I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
I'll never back down. Thought I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to face the fight.
Oh, this is weird.
What do you mean?
2 days in a row.
Oh, 2 days in a row without massive storms.
No
Yeah,
storms interfering.
so nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's okay.
It's amazing.
We'll rectify
As Thursdays go, we have the Eden Gordon Hill, who now you can apparently hear mornings on the Asylum, which is on Big Talker Radio.
Yep.
Big Talker Network, yeah.
She's moving on up
To the east side.
to the east side.
That's right. No deluxe apartments, though.
No,
That's because it's the east side.
it is.
Yeah.
But, she finally got her piece of the pie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how you doing, Eden?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Could be so much worse.
Having fun at your expense. No, okay. Just saying.
Right. Well, I mean, that could be. Well, see, like I said, it could be worse. We have some bad news to start off the show. We've got bad news to start off the show. So we're just gonna have to.
I don't know why you.
I need to go ahead. I need this. Thank you.
This is hard for you.
It is.
Clearly, I mean, you're taking a lot
it's
of time
very
to
hard.
get this out.
It's hard.
That's what she said.
Wally Cleaver.
Wally Cleaver.
Wally Cleaver.
You mean from Leave It to Beaver?
Yes.
That fantastic show from the 50s?
Yes, that one.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's sick.
Sick?
Mm-hmm.
He's sick?
He's sick.
What happened? Like, with what? Does he... I mean, he's not eating spring chicken anymore.
No, he was at 77. He's...
Wow, Wally's 77.
Yeah, he's not doing too great.
He's not?
Mm-mm.
What's wrong with him?
Well, he's been on the roof for a while.
No. When did he... What?
Yeah,
Shut up.
he's been on the roof for quite a long time.
When did he get up there?
I gotta break it to you.
Oh, God. I don't know if I'm ready for this now.
Wally Cleaver died yesterday.
We lost him.
Lost him.
He finally came off the roof, huh?
We lost Wally Cleaver.
A television icon.
Mm-hmm. Actual name Tony Dow, obviously, but 77 years old, passed away.
Why?
I don't know,
Why?
but he left it to Beaver.
You've been holding on to that joke all day long. I can tell. I can tell. You have been sitting on that nugget going...
Just for the last hour.
That's-
Just for the last hour. Speaking of, we have some amazing coffee up on the roof, given to us by the Slug.
Yay, thank you so much.
Thank you for sending us the delicious APR
Real coffee.
coffees. Right, from American Pride Roasters. It's an amazing blend. In honor of the one, the only.
Tony Dow.
No, Doc Thompson.
Oh.
But anyway.
Well, both of them were
they're
up on
both
the roof.
kind of up on the roof, but that's fine.
And that's it.
Oh, the fake tears. They burn.
It burns. It's in my eyes.
It's teared. It's in my eye and it burns.
Gotcha. Well, that's sad.
You know, I can cry on cue now. You know.
No, I can too.
It's just crying when you actually need to cry. That's the problem. Like crying on cue is fine, but crying in an actual situation where you should be crying, that's where I have issues.
Sweater was probably over on Twitter at DOA Show. How many virgins did y'all have to sacrifice to get 2 nights in a row without electrical interference?
Just one.
Shh, we don't talk about that. Those records are sealed.
It was just one Tony Dow.
It's called Tony Dow gave his life so we can do the show tonight.
That's wrong.
It's well.
I said it first.
I know. It's funny.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
Anyway.
So, the age of icons is going away.
Yeah, we lost. I was upset when we lost Adam West. No, because I was always a big Batman fan.
Yeah, I get that, but
And especially from the 60s. Yeah, no, I loved it. That was my junk. But alas and alack.
it was very lackluster to me.
Nah, I thought it was because I always got tickled when he would, because it was always Batman, but then he popped up like everywhere. Then he did Family Guy forever as the mayor, and that was great.
Yes, that's very
I
true.
loved it. It warmed the conkles of my heart to continually see him there.
Yeah, Adam West.
Yeah.
I liked that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't do that.
You didn't know that Adam West was the mayor on Family Guy?
No.
It literally was his name on the show, Mayor Adam West.
I never watched the show.
Oh, okay. You don't ever. I was like, wait a second.
His name is Mayor Adam West, and it was Adam West.
Like, how do you miss that? It's literally there. It's in the name. Okay, no. If you've never seen it, okay, that's forget.
You can.
it.
That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
fine.
It's okay. It's all right.
You're gonna give me that one.
I'll
Okay.
let you have that one. I got
Yeah,
it.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So, do you want to go here? Because you sent me this.
I did this. Okay.
Okay.
So I was perusing the Facebooks just before the show,
Right.
and you know how they'll do the little suggestion-y thingy.
Oh, yeah. We suggest you look at this.
Like, yeah, we are suggesting that this person is, or whatever, post, whatever. Some reason or another, the
This one-
suggested post for me,
Just came to your fancy, right?
right, well, was the mayor of Salt Lake City's Facebook, Aaron Mendenhall. Okay.
Okay.
I don't live in Salt Lake. I've never lived in Salt Lake. As a matter of fact,
You're not a big fan of the Utahs.
well, no, I would. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. They scare me. The whole Mormon thing. But I was like, I don't know why they sent me this. Why they would think I am the prime demographic for this. But whatever. Mm-hmm. So I read the post that she put up a day ago.
Now, Eden, you gotta listen.
Okay.
Listen careful to
This is how important that. I mean, the mayor is on point with the situations going on in and around the greater Salt Lake City area.
Now, for all those that are watching the video, here's a picture.
Okay.
All right.
This is their post quote this morning. We changed over one of the first speed limit signs in Salt Lake City.
Over one. They
Yeah.
changed over one.
Changed over one. One of. From 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour. Feeling safe on our local streets and sidewalks is something that must be a priority. Over the next few weeks, our teams will install 575 new 20-mile-per-hour signs throughout Salt Lake City's neighborhoods. This will cover about 70% of the city's public streets. These signs will signal to drivers in our city that we want our kids to get to school safely.
You go, girl.
We want our neighbors to make it home from work. Now, I don't appreciate you laughing and scoffing
This is serious business.
at this.
Salt Lake City
She
Mayor
is trying.
Aaron Mendenhall, who is posing for a picture with the sign that says speed limit 25 and then a new one that's been put up that says 20, acting like she actually did it herself.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, priorities.
Priorities.
God knows that she's on point, and I wish the problem with it was I did everything I desperately could to try and save it.
What do you mean?
To save the the post. Every time they say save it for future reading, it never works. It's a lie. I never get to view it again. It's such a load of crap.
Yeah.
And I could try and scroll, but I may never get it. But like, I wanted to say, because the comments
She just saw the picture.
are fascinating. I mean, truly fast. Isn't that great?
She's standing there like AOC.
When I grow up, I want to be just like her.
Right?
Well, you know, like, I don't know who that lady is.
I mean, that could be the mayor.
Looks like AOC. She really does.
No, I know, but it could be the mayor. It could be an intern. But you know damn well that lady is not
Changing that sign.
changing that sign.
No, she's no way.
She's not even there really to be helping put up the new sign.
right.
She's just there for a photo op.
Now, correct me, anybody out there, correct me if I'm wrong. But I tend to remember back in my history lessons, and by history lessons, I mean actually reading history. That's kind of what I did for a while. Yeah, I just kind of read a bunch of history. So, kind of remember the things where speed limits were put into place in America.
Uh-huh.
Speed limits were put into place in America to conserve gas mileage. Not
That's
for
it?
safety. It was not for safety. It was for the green movement back in the day. It was to conserve gas. They found out that if you went to a certain speed, you would save 5-10 miles per gallon. Because you wouldn't be revving your engine all the way up and trying to, you get to a certain
It doesn't. Yeah,
RPM.
it doesn't take you long to get to the cruising speed. Therefore,
Right.
you're not.
Yeah, you stay at a certain cruising speed on the highways. It saves on your gas mileage, yada yada yada. And there was a time where there was a gas shortage here in America.
I
Not,
was going to say during the Carter administration.
I mean, that was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one of them. That's when they changed it and dropped it down. They dropped the speed limits down during the Carter administration.
Yeah.
But yeah, the original speed limit wasn't for safety. Never was.
It was about.
It was never for safety. Why? Because we got sidewalks, you moron. There's a place for you to go when you need to walk next to the road.
So I did finally find it. You guys want to hear some of the comments?
Yeah, I'd love to. Yes, yes.
So one of the comments. Now I'm no mayor, but I feel like this is a huge expense to a problem nobody wanted to fix. Let's put the money towards striping the roads and some paint. I can actually see at night or in the rain, finishing up the third west construction before 2030. Put some streetlight posts on 4th South Street and State where there are street brawls every weekend. Pierpont Street seems to be a shooting hotspot. Maybe a few cameras tossed that way would help. I feel like maybe that money into making public transportation cleaner and safer to use. So many other things could get us home safe besides lowering the speed limit, especially since the most recent fatal neighborhood car crash was due to police having a high-speed pursuit in a residential neighborhood. I don't know politics, but I don't think this is going to solve much. Yeah. A lot of them in here were talking about it does no good if the cops aren't going to turn around and actually uphold it. Apparently, that's an issue. They were like, a lot of them were saying, hey, they were at 25 miles an hour and nobody did anything. There was no tickets. Cops didn't do nothing. So dropping it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, they don't want to do that paperwork.
No, dear God, no.
Why
Not
would
for
they want that?
Not well. It depends. Is it the end of the month? Are they trying to hit their quota?
Well,
Another one in here, and I'm trying to find it, but I can't. But I never remember it. It made me giggle. Another one said that what they should have just done was left all the potholes in the street, and that would have slowed people down. And it would have been free. You're not going to fix them anyway, so you might as well just stop changing the
leave
speed.
the potholes.
Save money on the signs and
Leave
just
the
leave the
potholes.
potholes.
That'll slow them down.
Yeah. There's all kinds of fun ones either. Another guy here. Solve a real problem, please.
That's nice.
There are a lot of people who are not happy. Mm-hmm. That and the fact that the lady in the picture was wearing a sign.
A sign?
I mean, not a sign, a mask.
So, yeah.
She was. Yes, she was.
And
She
so,
was down.
and a lot of people are digging on that. They're like, why in God's name are you wearing a mask outside?
Because she's a moron and she's signaling.
Well, we know that.
And she knows
And
that.
she knows that.
Right.
But, you know.
Some people don't know that, apparently. Apparently. What?
Another quote. I had to do this one. So this is somebody pretending that you know, narrating what the mayor. And Aaron Mendenhall is the name of the
So Aaron.
of the thing. Aaron, this is her speaking. Quote: "Will you take a picture of me holding the sign so it looks like I'm actually doing physical labor? Oh wait, even though there are no people around, let me put my mask on so that I can show people that I'm responsible and safe with something that won't affect me outside anyway. Doing this photo op will appease my base and cause them to vote for me in the future. Dang, I'm so good at getting important things done that no one asked me to do."
I can see the smug smile from here.
Oh, they are not happy.
I can see the smugness. People do not like this, apparently.
Oh yeah. Well, there was other people saying like, you know, the only thing like somebody had mentioned like she says like I was there when they dropped it down to 25, and the only thing that I got was people angrily passing me and tailgating.
Yes.
I'm like,
There are things called school zones,
yeah,
usually for that.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
you know how you keep problems from happening is
How?
you enforce laws.
What?
See, yeah, I know it's weird.
What?
And again, I regret this because I wish I could have kept
on now,
this
hold on.
particular comment.
Hold on. Eden, back me up here.
Yeah, I'm gonna back you up.
Enforcing the laws.
Really? Do they really do any good?
It does actually, because then when people realize that there are consequences to their actions,
Really?
Right.
In this day and time?
it
There are consequences?
right.
Wait, what?
I know that sounds crazy.
Hold on.
I know.
Biden, really?
I know. I know.
I mean, have you looked at the president?
My pitch is getting higher. Really?
Save your voice. You got to do a show in the morning.
Right. Squeaking at
I
you.
almost lost my voice this morning, you guys.
Did you?
Yeah. TK noticed I was struggling. I was struggling to get my voice back.
Yeah. Final comment and this is the one I was just mentioning. Making new laws and speed limits won't do anything if the city doesn't enforce the prior laws and speed limits. All this does is affect law-abiding citizens.
Yes.
Does that sound familiar to you?
The gun law.
I thought that too.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Any gun regulation.
every
at all.
gun regulation, all 250,000 of them.
Right. Nationwide.
Yeah, which is dumb because all you have is don't murder.
Oh, and by the way, that was the count from now 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Did you know that 3 years ago they did a count of how many gun laws were actually in America?
Yeah.
State,
really? I
state
did
and
not know
federal.
Yeah, state and federal.
State and federal combined, how many gun laws were in America? And it was over 250,000 laws specifically tailored to regulating guns.
Guns.
I have an idea. We need to get Paul Vallone on Defenders Live and come do a live hit in the evening with you guys. He has his own show, Guns, Freedom, and Politics. Do you guys know who I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
Nope.
Okay. He is amazing, and he talked about House Bill 1808 today, one of the gun laws that Pelosi is trying to push through. You guys need to get him on the show.
Okay.
He would eat you guys. He would love you guys.
Just
Well, you
tell
are.
them to bring it on.
I was gonna say, but you are kind of the person who sets all that up for us. So
you go ahead.
make yourself a note.
Make it up. Make it happen, Captain.
That's right there.
She's like, I got a to-do list for you guys.
Make it happen, Captain. We'll get to it.
I do have a to-do list.
Yeah.
Just breathing.
She has a honey-do list for us, not her
know.
husband.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
My husband's thankful for you too.
he's like, good. She's distracted.
Exactly. here.
we're his best friends, and we don't have never
We've
officially
never
met
met
the
him.
guy in person before.
He's like, you guys are awesome. Why?
love you guys.
Just keep it up. Whatever you're doing.
Whatever you're doing, don't stop.
Yeah, don't stop. Keep going.
Don't leave me, please. I'm all alone over here.
He picked out the shirt, by the way. This is one of the shirts he picked out for me. I love this shirt.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that would it would be funny if he wasn't in the army, or if it wasn't an army shirt. Like I should get you like a Navy shirt, or no. What would be really bad, and I know him and I will never also ever, and I'm not even married to you. Neither of us would ever let you wear it. Is a Air Force shirt.
Oh, don't worry.
I'll buy you a Coast Guard.
I'll cut your brake lines. Hell no.
I do have Navy gear because before I married him, I spent most of my college days at Annapolis at the Naval Academy. So I have full stock on Navy hats, Navy shirts.
Oh, you got plenty of those.
Yeah.
I miss
I'm pretty good.
I miss my gear. I really do.
We are house divided.
It happens.
Things happen.
It happens. As long as it's in like the four main ones and it's not any of these extras on the side that
Space Force.
Yeah, the Space Force or Coast Guard. Like, I'm sorry, the Coast Guard, you can say what you want. The Coast Guard is not part of the military. It may be under the DOD. It is not part of the military. It's not. It is the FBI/CIA
Lifeguards.
of life. Well, I was going to say, yeah. Yeah.
It's the lifeguards of the FBI.
Right. They're National Guard.
Yeah.
They're intercoastal National Guard. That's all they are. And you can argue up and down all you want to. Nope. If you don't have the potential to go overseas and serve, it's not the military. I'm sorry. Okay. Even the Air Force can do that. Mm-hmm. And we brag on those cats hard. like bad. They're the Draco Malfoy of the branches.
The problem is okay, so here's the biggest issue, right? I would never have been able to get into the Air Force if I even wanted to, because my eyes are terrible. I've got terrible eyesight.
Yeah. Well.
But if anybody that ever if they associate me with military, they automatically start thinking Air Force. And I'm like, no.
Oh, really?
No.
Why?
Wait, do what?
They automatically think, I've had it asked of me multiple times.
If you what? I'm sorry.
If I was Air Force.
Really?
No, that checks. No, that checks.
I got it. Yeah.
No, it does.
Yeah. I know.
It does.
I know.
It does.
I know. And not for the pompous attitude. No.
It's the demeanor and everything. It's the way you
it's the way I hold myself.
You stay clean shaven, and
always.
And your hair is not long.
I'm small,
but it's
clean shaven,
and it's just out, like it's just barely outside of regs. Like unless you had some kind of a douche above you come up with a ruler, nobody's gonna bother.
Nobody would
you.
care about this.
No, but it's long and it's outside of that
yeah.
tracks.
Yeah, see,
that absolutely tracks.
Right.
Because I used to know a lot of.
But then looking at you,
Mm-hmm.
you could probably be part of special operations and get away with it, or Delta Force.
Well, Delta's Army.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I mean.
Navy, SEALs.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Actually, there you go. Yeah. Actually, I went for SEALs training.
Do you know what I'm saying though?
Oh no, I know, and that's the thing. I actually went for SEALs training.
Yeah.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. And we're gonna leave it there. I'm not going into any further than that.
We're done. We've got a commercial break coming up, so we're good on that number.
Saved by the bell.
Yeah, and for everybody else out there, go to our website, doaeshow.com. That's doaeshow.com. That's where you can find all of our merch and gear and everything else, and you can become a Defender with us. It's $5 a month or $50 a year.
Yeah. And if you're watching live or you're listening live or whatever, go follow us on Twitter at DOA Show. Get your comments in. Get your comments in on wherever you're watching and say, hey, we'll be back in a minute.
once said, but a constitution of government once changed from freedom can never be restored. Liberty once lost is lost forever. Nearly 250 years after Adams famously wrote those words to his wife, have you been left wondering if liberty is indeed lost forever? Many people are feeling that way, and who can blame them when they hear things like,
history is truly at a turning point. We do not yet know the full extent and the systemic and structural changes which will happen. However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected.
with talk like that, maybe liberty is dead.
And now's the time when things are shifting. There's gonna be a new world order out there.
Or is it? From the people behind the #1 critical thinking podcast in the world comes Reviving Liberty, a podcast experience unlike anything you've heard before. Join your host, Andrew Coppins, on a path towards rediscovering what liberty is and how we can apply it in today's age of darkness and tyranny. Get ready for a liberty mindset in your life. Andrew will be with you soon, taking the first steps on the path toward reviving liberty with you. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and engage with the show by visiting revivingliberty.com and follow Andrew on social media at The Coppin Show.
This is Defenders Live.
Yeah. Grumpy over on Twitter. I'm imagining at Stephen Airy being a drone pilot that they had developed the Xbox controller for.
Hashtag Chairforce.
Yeah. You know what's funny is just in the past hour or two, there's been a lot of like, I don't know, socially labeling you and I.
Yeah.
Okay, so it all started where I had sent I found a picture
Right.
of, and I'm.
Are you talking about the one that's the Star Wars?
Star Wars
picture, but it's actually
Yes, it's this one here called the Grail Wars.
yeah, the Grail Wars.
And instead it shows, the King Arthur holding the sword. It's very reminiscent, and I dropped the ball, and I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but
well, I mean,
I should have. But anyway, it's very reminiscent of the old Star Wars picture, but it's Holy Grail. Oh, you've got it.
yeah, I can.
Oh, you could do that and do that. There you go. And I'd sent it to our good friend, the Knights Who Say Knee, because,
Because why not?
Because knee. And it turned into this thing where eventually everyone was asking, like it started with Slug, who assumed out the chute that I was King Arthur, and she goes, "Well, if I'm King Arthur, then does that make you the guy following behind with the coconuts?" And I said, "No." I said, "Actually, I've never related to King Arthur in that close." I said, "I never related.
I don't have coconuts.
I never saw myself from that angle. I always thought of myself more as a Sir Lancelot, John Cleese's character, which I thought fits normally. Just runs in, does tears everything up, and then goes, "Oh damn, I messed up.
Oops."
And then she goes, "Well, okay," and was asking about who we are. So I said, "You were more of Sir Galahad."
Yeah.
Going in,
Yeah, I got you.
stumbling into the Castle Anthrax and everything else.
Yep.
And then it just kind of trickled, and the next thing I know,
Welcome to the Castle Anthrax.
we are deserving of a good spanking. Even Sweat of His Prime got on. He's like, "All right, so what would I be?" And I had to think about it for a minute.
Yeah, you had to be. Yeah,
And I was like, "You're Sir Bedivere." Bring out my longer scales. A duck. Exactly. Like that's
the
him.
one. Yes.
That's him.
Perfect.
So it just I find it funny that it was that, and now we're labeling based off of physical appearances and everything else to military branches and what have you. I think it's quite funny actually.
Will I get to hear the Navy SEAL story?
No.
Definitely not on air.
Oh, okay.
That didn't even get told. That never got told on the other side of the
You
line.
should have known better than to say that. There's not a lot of people who know.
Missy.
No, not a lot of people. Yeah, not a lot of people know about a lot of that. It's kind of for
In other news,
right.
Well, actually, in semi good news.
Is it semi good news?
Semi good news.
Semi good.
Yeah, Samantha Allens.
I don't know her.
Well, she was a lady that was convicted of murder and had a death sentence put on her in the Arizonas
Oh my goodness.
for charged with the murder of a murder and abuse of a child of a 10-year-old.
Ooh.
Yeah,
oh,
who happened
Ever?
to be her cousin.
Oh, that bitch.
Wasn't great.
That bitch.
Well, she has been appealing her death sentence since 2011.
Good luck, sister.
Okay. She lost.
Good.
She lost.
So long, farewell, Avita, saying goodbye.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to rehash this entire thing. She lost. Okay, she took it all the way to the Arizona Supreme Court, and this week they said no, murder conviction and death sentence upheld for Arizona. Have at you.
Huzzah!
Yes,
Good job.
well done, Arizona
Well done,
Supreme
Arizona.
Court. Hey, look at that. That was the law being enforced.
See? Now, I will bet you that unless there's a serious situation involved, and I mean more or less mentally or what have you, that somebody in the state of Arizona is probably not going to do something that stupid.
Well, yeah, they are. It's Arizona.
Arizona's not that bad. They're really not.
hey, Arizona's really not that bad.
It's really not that bad. Now, don't get me wrong. There are pockets, as there are pockets everywhere.
In every state.
The upside to Arizona is there's very few livable space. Most of it's desert. So the real crazies are way out there.
Mm-hmm.
Can you say that again?
What?
Way out there.
Way out there.
Yeah.
Way out there. Like, Death Valley and
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Chandler.
Well,
anyway,
it is called Death Valley. Way out there. That goes back to the commercials of
the pig. Yes. Yes. I love it.
And this little pig goes wee all the way home, and then the commercial wee.
Because he's got Geico. No, okay.
It is. That's Geico commercial.
So
Have you never seen that commercial?
I don't think so.
You've never seen the Geico? It's the Geico Three Little Pigs commercial,
No, I don't think so.
and it's annoying as hell
Because that's a little pig just goes, wee.
sitting with
I
like
think I've seen that.
yeah, sitting. He's in a car,
Head out the window with like a pinwheel.
with a pinwheel, like wee.
And the lady's like, if you don't get in this car.
You said it's Geico?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think it was Geico.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes right up. Hold on a second.
Geico Three Little Pigs.
Yeah, there it is.
There you do it. Ah.
Save you 15% or more on
There it
ganja.
is.
And you're playing it. She gets distracted easily, folks.
Yeah, it happens. We love her, but still.
So I have a question for you
Oh, yeah, go ahead. What's the
before we
question?
get to this story, and I want you to read this story. But before we get to the story, I've got questions for you, and I've
for
got
me?
questions for you.
Okay.
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 Same question for both of you.
Okay. Thank God.
Oh, I feel like I'm in a trap.
What was the first?
Hold on. You feel like you're caught in a trap?
Yeah.
You can't walk out? Cousin. Love you too much, baby.
Yeah. Anyway,
That was some funny stuff.
so there's the science guy.
You mean Bill Nye?
No, not that one.
Oh.
The other one, the one that's about to retire.
Oh, the fakey. I mean, Fauci.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know that guy?
Yeah.
The science.
They should call him that. It should be Anthony Fauci, the science guy.
Because he's just
Take it from Bill Nye.
he's just as fake as Bill Nye.
Well, at least, no, hold on.
I have some other names.
Well, but I was going to say, at least Fauci is actually in medicine, in science.
Is he?
He
Is
was.
He
Well, allegedly.
At one time, he went
Allegedly.
he went to school for it.
Right. At one time, he went for it. Bill Nye is an engineer
At best.
at best.
Actually, Bill Nye is an actor at best.
Yeah. With some
Dyslexia.
engineering training.
Yeah, with dyslexia and engineering training. He has absolutely no science background, which is hilarious to me. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
so
Go on.
the science. What was one of the first things that the science said back in the 80s?
About AIDS?
What?
Okay, continue. Continue.
About how AIDS was,
What did he say?
Oh, okay.
What did he say about the AIDS?
that AIDS was, you only got it from gay people.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
highly contagious, like almost like you could pick it up off of toilet seats.
Okay, all right.
It's horrible pandemic. It was going to wipe out humanity.
Okay, all right, all right.
Yeah. Sounds awfully similar to something else.
Yeah.
Who's
can
getting
you read
squeaky
this?
voices?
Can you read this?
The Director General of the World Health Organization
Oh, here we go.
said, quote, men who have sex with men, in quote, that's the quote.
That's the quote.
Men should have who have
Men
sex
who
with
have
men,
sex with men.
in
End
quote,
quote.
should limit sexual partners in order to protect themselves from and reduce the spread of monkeypox. You can't make this stuff up.
Oh, my Lord.
Who Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Adhanom Ghebreyesus. Chief Ghebreyesus, that I got right, added that gay and bisexual men also should be, quote, reconsidering sex with new partners and exchanging contact details with other new partners to enable follow-up if needed, end quote.
I mean, the next thing that the WHO director is going to say is that the monkeypox is airborne. And in about 5 months, he's going to say that you can't eat cereal after it because if they touch the cardboard, that'll give you the monkeypox.
We should make a whole long list of everything that's going to happen with monkeypox.
And see if it coincides with what they said about AIDS.
Also, you can't call it the monkeypox because that's racist.
You can.
Oh, come on.
Did you not?
Only if
have
it's
you
a
not
black-
heard that?
Only if it's black people.
Have you not heard that?
Yeah, no, I've heard that.
I had not heard that.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. New York specifically, New York City
Yep.
is trying to change the name of monkeypox
To something else.
So
Because
what?
to something else.
yeah.
Monkeypox?
Oh no, they'll try to find whatever the Latin would be for it or the official name or whatever.
yeah.
They'll find a
It's, never mind. I'm going to say something I regret.
Yeah.
so,
Gosh, that's ridiculous.
Oh, it gets better. So the WHO's monkeypox expert, Rosamund Lewis, told CNBC that men who have sex with men embody the group with the highest risk of infection at the moment, noting that 99% of the cases are among men, and at least 95% of those patients are men who have sex with men. So guess what?
It's a gay disease.
I wasn't worried about it before, but if that is even remotely true, which we all know is not, but let's just for a moment pretend
Let's say that this is true. Everything that they just said is completely honest.
Then why should any straight man have to worry about any vaccination for this? Any woman for that matter.
Yeah. Why should a woman?
Well, maybe a woman.
Yeah. Well, yes, sometimes women because bisexual men.
Right.
But why should a woman who has one partner and only one partner, and the straight heterosexual male who tries to only have one partner,
Yeah.
why should they worry about getting the monkeypox ever if the transmission rate is literally 99% gay men?
Especially, I want to throw this little caveat in here as well, especially considering that now that, Roe v. Wade's been overturned and all these women are on sex strikes.
Right. Supposedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. That's what I was thinking too. So there you go. Tedros also urged social media platforms, tech companies, and news organizations to battle misinformation about monkeypox.
Yes, you got to fight it.
You got to fight it You got to fight for your right to party.
Right.
So
You can fight that tooth and nail.
Gonna play that song now?
No,
No.
we don't have licensing.
We not yet. We're working on it.
Quote, the stigma and discrimination can be as dangerous as any virus and can fuel the outbreak, as we have seen with COVID-19 misinformation. Noting that misinformation can spread rapidly
Oh, it can.
online.
Just like 99% of gay men getting it.
Right. Yeah, because you're not to notice that.
No, it's going to spread rapidly.
That's just, I mean, why, how misinformation could spread rapidly, but this is not going to do anything.
No.
In that vein, New York City's health department is demanding that the WHO rename monkeypox virus due to the moniker, quote, is devastating and stigmatizing effects, end quote. Tedros announced last month that the WHO would rename monkeypox, the monkeypox virus, over concerns that the label is racist, but the group hasn't done so yet.
So
Oh my gosh.
Now, here's the question, and I'm not a doctor. I don't pay attention to this stuff because I don't.
because it's stupid.
Oh yeah, I don't care. Like even with like Ebola, like I look at it from the angle of, you know what? If
Ebola will kill you.
well, no, but even when it. Wow. Even with Ebola.
All right.
I'm like,
pop on me.
I'm like, you know what? If this is how God has got me going, if this is way my, ticket is to be stamped, if that's how I leave this earth, there's not a whole lot I'm going to be able to do about it.
Right.
Now, I'm
Can't
not
stop it.
saying I'm not going to try and prevent certain things.
Sure.
But you know what?
Mitigate.
Right. But I'm not going to lose sleep over it. I will take certain precautions, and after that, whatever. If that's how it goes, that's how it goes. But I don't know how you catch this stuff, but my question is didn't they originally say it was from monkey? Like it was originated out of monkeys is where
No, it's like the chicken pox thing. It's like chicken pox didn't come from chickens. They just used
I didn't know. Like I
No,
thought
no.
the virus was from monkeys and it popped up
They
similar
just
to
like, oh, it looks like chicken pox, but it's not. Well, we got to use another
We can't call it
animal.
chicken pox 'cause
Let's
it's not,
Use a different animal. Let's go with monkeys. How about monkeys? Why? 'Cause.
See, it's not how is monkey racist?
I know. I'm just sitting here thinking, is chicken pox racist then?
Well, if they say
No, it's sexist.
it is. It is.
Ah, got her.
Uh-huh.
Took a second.
If the word monkey, if for anything like that, is considered racist, does that mean they're going to change, like, are zoos supposed to change?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Especially gorillas. Can't call them gorillas anymore.
I'm so tired of all of this. I really am. This is painful. So far, over 18,000 monkeypox cases have been reported across 78 nations.
18,000.
How many are actually here in the United States?
It doesn't matter.
No, there are a few.
There are a few.
Because there was an article I saw that was trying to say that there was the ones in North Carolina specifically are coming out of one county. I didn't read it to find out what it was,
doesn't
but
matter.
because again, I
There you go.
don't care.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, over the weekend, the WHO declared monkeypox an international global health emergency. 70. Let's do the math on this again. I mean, and math is not my forte.
No.
But let's just look at it from this angle.
Okay.
78 different nations, 18,000 cases. Let's ballpark it. How many people would you put in a nation? Minimum 1 million?
Well, no. Here, what's the current population of the Earth?
Oh, of the Earth? Like
Yeah.
8.5 billion or something like that.
Let's see. Current
8.6
Earth
population.
Let's see. 7.96. Okay.
7.753.
2022.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
World population clock. So
Okay.
yeah, okay.
I knew we were close to 8.
7, 9, 6, 3, 1, 2,
3.
1, 2, 3.
We're doing a calculator.
Sure. Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Oops, I got too many zeros.
No,
Shoot.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I got one more. That's fine. I got one more. And then 8. And then what? 18?
18,000 cases.
18,000 cases. Mm-hmm. Okay.
out of 7.96 billion people.
Okay. All right. 18,000 cases. Hold on.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Here we go.
You're laughing too hard. Type the damn number in.
Sorry. 18,000.
Uh-huh.
Right? So 18,000.
18,000.
Okay. Now I'm going to divide that
Uh-huh.
by 7.96. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right?
Yes.
No.
No, that's right.
796. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Like
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. Okay?
Okay.
Now equals that. All right. Carrying over, so we times that by 100 to give it a percentile.
Uh-huh.
That is 0.0002% of our population. The Earth population, since it's in 78 separate nations, so that's 78. So it's worldwide. So we're
Yes.
going to use worldwide population here. Out of worldwide population, the current monkeypox
Is
threat
affecting.
is affecting 0.0002%. Percent.
Tweet that.
Well, but here's the thing. Like, just so we're clear.
That's 10,000.
I know. You realize that's normal for this day and age. The smallest groups make the loudest noise and get the most special of the treatments.
The most specials.
Most specials.
Most specials.
I was homeschooled.
I know. We're using that as a good excuse.
This is my story, and I'm sticking to it.
But anyway, so what is this?
More from CNBC. Europe is currently the epicenter of the global outbreak, reporting that more than 70% of the monkeypox cases
In Europe.
in Europe.
Oh, well, they're fancy people over there.
Right. You know, not
Fancy
having,
boys.
not having AC and all.
They're metrosexual.
That's sure. The 25% of the monkeypox cases that reported in the Americas, with the U.S. the center of the outbreak.
Uh-huh.
In the Western Hemisphere, according to the WHO. The U.S. has reported the WHO.
Oh.
Yeah. The U.S. has reported more than 3,500 cases of monkeypox across 46 states, Washington, D.C., and the Puerto Rico, according to the CDC.
3,500.
3,500.
Okay.
The U.S. has the second highest number of monkeypox cases in the world after Spain. Monkeypox, yeah. Monkeypox is primarily spreading through skin-to-skin contact during sex. WHO and CDC scientists have said.
Stop right there.
Sure.
Okay. So, do you want to know how you spread the monkeypox?
It just said through sex.
Nope.
Skin-to-skin contact.
Nope. It's from touching the mucus in the monkeypox.
Yeah, after the little pus bubble
The
bops.
pus
you go,
bubble
you go,
pops,
"Ooh."
and you're messing with it, and it gets on shit. That is how it. That unless they have it in their butt,
Gross.
and you're going a little bit too rough on there.
Ew. Grossed out.
I know. I'm just saying. Unless
it's-
it's there, and you're just a little bit too much.
It's that graphic. Now we're going to have to put the E thing on the...
I'm sorry. I
Damn it.
already put it on there anyway.
Oh, okay.
Just in case.
Yeah, it's better to run safe like that and not do anything wrong than the other way around.
I'm putting up flowers in the field right now. I need a new visual.
She's like, I'm in my happy place.
Oh, here we go. There we go. Oh, thank you for beautiful flowers in the field.
James over there on Twitter's.
Gonna do that too. According to Steven's math, so you're saying there's a chance.
From Dumb and Dumber, you know.
Oh, that's funny.
Spider-Man's Prime on Twitter. One county or just Asheville? Now, you trying to imply that God is trying to punish a certain city for
Asheville.
doing wrong?
Yes.
And he would go after Charlotte then, don't you think? It's a little bit bigger. I don't know. Asheville pretends a lot. That's a good question. We'll have to...
It's a bit. Charlotte doesn't really pretend. They're just pretentious.
Yeah, they're out there. At least Asheville's like, oh, they're very progressive and then pretend to be not Blue Dog and all that jazz.
And then don't forget about all the colleges things up there.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, yeah. No,
The fancy collegey town thing.
Lewis, who's the person we mentioned earlier, said the virus will have an opportunity to spread more wildly if people don't take precautions by limiting the number of sex partners and anonymous sex contact.
So once again, stick with one.
You know, kind of like you should.
Which you should. Be monogamous because it's safer that way.
Mm-hmm. Maybe even, I would recommend saving it for marriage.
Right. That would be good.
That would eliminate a lot of problems.
Even if you're gay. I don't care.
Yeah, no.
Save it for marriage.
Save it for marriage.
And then if both of you catch it, then both of you catch it. Whatever.
Right.
But then you got to ask your partner, apparently, how'd you get it?
Right. Were you saving yourself for me? No, you dirty bastard. The network said that while monkeypox is primarily spread during sex, anyone can catch the virus through close physical contact, which includes hugging, kissing within family, as well as sharing contaminated towels and bedding. That makes you want to go stay in a hotel, doesn't it?
Hotel, motel, holiday inns,
Right. Forget walking in there with the black light and looking and seeing
I
the
need you to
stains and
bleach
stuff.
everything.
Yeah. You're literally like he did in the office. I need the name and number of the person who is responsible for cleaning this room.
Right now.
Right now. I need it now.
Housekeeping.
Yeah, I need your name and information. I need to find you at any moment because if I find something wrong, you're personally being held responsible. CNBC said women and children have caught the virus during current outbreak, though those numbers are low.
Yep.
Monkeypox can also spread through respiratory droplets when infected individuals have lesions in their mouth, the network said, although such scenarios require prolonged face-to-face interaction. Translation. And
Don't kiss people with open sores.
Yeah, don't be open-tonguing people that you don't.
It's like, that may not be a cold sore, which is herpes, but
because that
may not be herpes on their lip. That could be monkeypox. May want to
not
stay
an
away.
ingrown hair. That's monkeypox. Most affected individuals are recovering in 2 to 4 weeks, according to CNBC, citing U.S. The Center for Disease Control. The monkeypox has been noted to start with flu-like symptoms and then progress to a rash that can spread over the body that can be very painful, the network said.
So you start with flu-like symptoms.
Right.
So it's COVID.
What are they giving for monkeypox?
They're not.
Giving? Nothing.
No. They're just
not yet.
You'll get over it.
Nothing yet.
You'll get over it. That's all.
James over here on Twitter, I caught monkeypox from a toilet seat will be the new excuse.
That's a good one.
It's very true.
It's good.
That's very true.
It's one of his prime at DOA show. I'm not implying anything. God is punishing Charlotte in other ways. Because he's in Charlotte. He's the fireman down there.
That's very true. James over there asking us, can you get it from the poop in the streets of San Francisco?
I don't know. I was wondering that. Being summertime and that it's already jettisoned from the body, wouldn't it? Do you think maybe the heat might kill it?
Probably. After a while.
I mean, you might not
but
want
it
to
might
touch
linger.
it instantly. Give it a day.
Well, do you have to let it linger?
You do.
You have to.
You do.
You have to. You have to let it linger.
I hate you, Swedman's Prime. I hate you right now. Because he just sent over a tweet from Ramspol.
Ramsey Paul.
Oops, hit the wrong button.
And it's a story.
It's a story where the guy quotes it, even straight men. Now listen to just listen. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
That's racist. Even straight men. I'm going to pause there, let that sink in for a moment. Even straight men.
Okay.
Who occasionally engage in anal sex with other men can get monkeypox. Now, no, that doesn't fit. That's what she said. Here's the thing. If you're straight,
you don't engage in anal sex with other men.
Yeah, not with other men.
No.
That you don't. You don't.
That's not a thing.
You no longer can be straight if you've crossed that line. You can be counted as bi.
Sure.
And if you used to do it and you no longer do it with other men and you're doing it with just monogamously with women, then you can go back to saying you're straight and
you had a thing.
But if this is like a
It was an experimental phase.
right. If it goes beyond college, kind of as it sounds, you know, if you're doing more than experimenting, if this is a hidden thing between, you know, from your wife,
Yeah.
that you're not straight. Like, you're not.
Before we head out, Eden,
Oh my God.
where can people find you
And your new show.
and your new show?
Big Talker Live. So go to bigtalker.live. Download Big Talker Network on your phones, iPhones and Androids. Download it.
There you go. So
10 a.m. weekdays.
8 a.m. weekdays.
Right.
Get it done. You know you want to hear it.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Yay.
Hey.
Now.
Hello.
Hi, lady.
Is it me?
I'm looking at my to-do list for you guys. Have you guys saw any?
It just the way you said that is like, holy crap, it's getting bigger and bigger.
It is
And
getting
bigger.
bigger.
That's what she said.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to keep doing this. That's also what she said. She gets tired very quick.
That's what she said.
I know.
Oh, God.
That's what she said. See, it's just,
It doesn't matter.
it all fits everywhere. That's
That's what she said.
Oh, my gosh.
Can't take us nowhere. She's gonna reevaluate that list real quick after this. She's like, never mind.
She's like, maybe we just need to not do this.
You don't need to be anywhere near a Christian event. I know y'all believe in the faith, but maybe we should keep y'all away from that.
No.
What are you thinking about right now?
I don't know if that's supposed to be that way.
How about new?
Scott.
You crazy Dutch bastard.
I said another event I want you to look at. It's for Chicago in October.
Chi-town.
Yep.
It's outside of Chicago, but Chicago.
So on the south side of Chicago?
Shut up.
Jeez, I don't know. I was supposed to go there last year and I never made it.
Well, you know, that's where a man named Leroy Brown stays.
I hate you. Shut up. You're a jerk. God. Okay.
Oh, word.
He's bad.
Bad.
Leroy Brown.
Baddest man in the whole damn town.
That's right. It's better than old King Kong.
Meaner than a junkyard dog.
That's right. That's racist.
No, if we called him a monkey, that would be racist.
Well, better than King Kong. That's
Oh, you're right.
that's the relation there.
Yeah, I see it.
All right.
So check out that one. That
Okay.
one maybe be a good one for you.
Okay.
We will.
So I sent Chicago, Atlanta, Charlotte,
Morehead City.
Morehead City, and then
And then?
No more in that.
I like it. I am so slap happy right now. It's not.
You're welcome.
Yeah. That's, I'm actually, I know you're sending us stuff and I know you want to stay with us, but I also know that you are tired.
Yes, I am very tired.
You are dead tired.
Yeah, you don't have to
So
stay.
you do not have to stay for the second hour. We love you and we love what you're doing for us.
Yes.
And please keep it up. We will be looking at all the stuff and the info, and if we can go, we will.
Yeah, we'll let you know what we're doing and get set up when we take a look at it because we have time now.
Yeah.
Okay. And also let me know what you want to promote for tomorrow, for Fridays.
Oh, for
If
Friday,
you want any of the other one stuff.
Oh,
we still have.
you do still want us back on. Okay.
Oh, Friday morning?
No, I'm talking about
For
the,
this show.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. See, I told you she didn't want us back.
No, I know.
I do want you guys back. The stuff I pre-recorded. Let me know what you want promoted. If
Yep.
there's any other ones you want to use for tomorrow, let me know.
Okay. We'll shoot you a text.
Yeah,
'cause we don't
I
know
got
yet.
I got a couple of them that I've already loaded onto the thing, so I'll shoot you a text on which one we're going to use.
So,
Okay.
hold on.
Let me know.
Now we've been joking about it, but are we supposed to be on back tomorrow?
I didn't think so.
No. I don't have
Okay.
you guys set up for
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay.
Okay.
I didn't
good.
think so. I just wanted to make sure because I'm like, I'm not. Nobody told me.
All right. So we're going to get
Boys. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I'm just
we're
kidding.
going to get going here, so
Yeah, we
you
got like
go
a
to
couple
sleep.
seconds. Go to sleep.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
No soup for you.
No soup for you.
I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, really breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to
But
It's all already there.
oh, good. We can just look it up later.
Right.
Yes,
Because,
because that's what we do.
yeah.
And we chased her off.
Be gone, woman.
Not really, but
No, it works out because that was we can definitely see it better in play and be like, yeah, because I'm done sitting in the house and
what the heck are you doing in that room?
it sounds like they got the
Yeah, the
that
shake.
weight- the
it
shake
sounds like
weight.
you have a shake weight in
it
there.
sounds
What the heck are you doing?
it's funny. It's funny. So I found this.
Yeah, you found this
And the whole thing is
awkward. It's awkward.
I'm confused by it.
Yeah, it's just awkward.
Well, but I don't know if it's awkward or not. Like,
I mean, it's
the complaining is back and forth is dumb for
Okay.
sure.
well. First off, we'll show the shirt.
Well,
Do you want
no
a shirt or no?
No, let me get into it. and
Okay,
then
you dive in.
yeah, we'll
So
do
we'll
that.
get down here.
Yeah. So, in the past, we've seen countless situations involving guests at Disney World and Disneyland breaking the dress code.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Apparently, there's a dress code there. These usually take places on social media, sparking fierce debate on the internet.
Yes.
When guests are already in the park and cast members determine that their outfit crosses the line, guests will typically be given a voucher to replace whatever piece of clothing was "quote unquote" breaking the rules.
Oh.
So basically, if you
They're
walk,
going to give you clothes.
yeah. So knowing that, I wonder if people intentionally walk in with bad stuff,
Yep.
just to turn around and get free stuff.
They definitely do.
I'm sure they would.
That's gaming the system.
At least it sounds like something I would do. If I was to ever go there.
Game the Disney.
I have told all of my kids, I've told
Never
the kids,
ask.
I will never go.
Never ask me.
Never.
Nope.
Y'all can go.
Not going to do it.
I will even go to Florida with you.
I'll go to Universal Studios.
I'll go. No. I'm
yeah,
not,
the Islands of Adventure
no,
are actually
see,
pretty fun.
No, but I don't know if I'm gold. I don't know if I'm grumpy. I don't know if I never got to do it as a kid, so it doesn't matter to me. I don't like those places.
I got you. I got
I
you.
hate the closest to an amusement park that I can tolerate is like Great Wolf Lodge. And that's
It has a
because-
water park in the back.
I was gonna say it's a water park indoors. There's one way in, one way out. The kids go play. Other people are basically
And there's
watching
a
my kids.
hotel.
Right, and I just go sit in the wading pool or the wave pool at the end of it and just sit there
Just hang.
and just enjoy myself and don't worry about nothing. That's the extent of like my thing. And
That makes sense.
I don't mean to be a party, but I love watching everybody else have fun. I'm just not. I'm not afraid of any of this stuff. Like occasionally I'll go on stuff. Like I'll do
We
some
used to do that when I was a kid.
like
When we
just go
like,
hang out.
Well, no, because the family, so my aunt used to get tickets, and so she would use it as a way to get the families together as family reunions. Hey, let's all go to the King's Dominion together, or hey, let's all go to Hershey Park together, and it's these dates.
Yeah.
When does everybody want to go?
Yeah.
I've got tickets. I can get tickets. You just got to pay for you and your family.
Yeah.
And so and it was way discounted. And
Oh, of course.
And the only people that were at the place at the time were the people that worked there.
Right.
So it was literally like an employees and family day only.
Like that I could handle.
So that was, and so it was barely crowded, always never crowded.
I can handle that because that's the thing is like you go to Disney, you show up at these places and I've never been. I've just heard like people stand in line for hours.
Oh, that's why you get the fast pass.
That doesn't matter. The point still stands.
You're right. No. So
people stand in line for hours. Fast pass or no, it still doesn't. You still don't walk up and instantly get on the damn thing.
yeah, it's
You're
like
close.
It's within 2 minutes at that point.
But that's my
yeah. Still. Yeah.
like
Oh no. Like okay. So, for example, okay, went to Carowinds.
I did that years ago.
And they had the assimilator, the Borg assimilator.
Okay.
We got in line. And by the time I realized how long the line was, it had been an hour.
Oh my God.
And we were halfway there.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You spend the day in
line.
line.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
And then and all for what? A 2-minute ride?
No, it's barely a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the rides are barely a minute, maximum
No,
like
I can't-
maximum minute and
no.
a half.
That drives me nuts. I hate that. Like that's to me is a waste. And the cost to get in is insane. The amount of money you pay for extra stuff while you're waiting in line, food and beverages and things like that, because God knows you can't bring your own crap in. You buy their stuff. It's astronomical, and you all for what? To me, amusement parks, and I understand what they're meant for, and it's a great idea on paper. But to me, they are the family strip club. Where you go in, you pay a boatload of money.
I know exactly where you're at there.
A boatload of money for
nothing.
Minimal entertainment to go home alone. Like you go home broke, tired, and regretting everything that you've done up to that point.
Because you're sore. It's in the summertime, so you're burnt.
Right.
You're toasted.
Like I could never do that. And I've totally get it's like it's not that I don't love you. Like I will pay for y'all to go. If that's what you want to do. You want to find somebody, and if mom wants to take y'all, cool. I'll go to Florida with you. I'll stand at the gate and wave as y'all walk in.
I ain't going in.
I'm not going in because here's where I get screwed at. I'm the guy because I feel this way. I'm not getting on anything. So I will forever and always be the guy that holds everyone else's crap on top of waiting.
You hate that.
I'm not going to just sit there and hold all of the shit that you pick up, you collect, you buy, the stuff you brought in and I told you not to because you're not going to need it, but you brought it anyway, and now you're like, I don't need this. And I'm like, I told you so. I'm having to hold and carry all of this stuff.
Right, yeah.
I become the pack mule.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm good. If y'all are going to go have fun, you go have fun. Daddy's going to have fun watching Cartoon Network in the hotel room. Something. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why you go to like Busch Gardens and then you spend your entire day at the 500 restaurants and bars.
But you're still paying way extra than if you let them go in and you go hang out at Applebee's or
during the Oktoberfest.
Right. Like that's insane. Like to me,
no, it's useless. No, you're right. It's a small amount of fun. Of course, the kids all love it and they all see it as like this huge thing.
Son of his prime over Twitter. Dylan Miles goes to Great Wolf Lodge so he can go to Liz Zaxby's and argue about who buys lunch.
That's right.
Because we did.
You did.
Me and him argued.
Yeah, you did.
I think I won that argument.
I think so.
Because I'm
cool like that.
I'm cool like that. No. You know what? No. I stand corrected. Actually, I think he paid.
He paid?
I think he paid.
But that's because he's awesome.
It is awesome, but he paid. Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly. It got to be a fierce argument, though.
Fierce.
Like, even the lady at the counter was like,
can you guys just decide?
She's like, I don't care who, just somebody stick a card in it.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Somebody tap it.
Right. Enter the code. I don't care. Anyway, back to the story. A lot of the time, these stories involve guests wearing shirts that is tied at the side or at the back, while the overall outfit may not be revealing or appropriate. Disney is fairly strict when it comes to tied articles of clothing.
Mm-hmm. Your shirt can't be tied up.
Because they worry that, I guess, that there might be someone...
Too much midriff.
No. They're worried that you're carrying something.
Oh, that's also possible, yeah.
Secretly carrying. However, sometimes even guests rally against other guests and their outfits, which is exactly what happened in a recent Reddit post.
Yeah.
So a photo captured a guest wearing a rather crude shirt at Disneyland, a place that is supposed to be welcoming to all guests and all ages.
Uh-huh.
The shirt, if you want to throw it up, I was stalling for you to...
I can't throw it up without you being able to... You can't read it from this.
Oh, okay. The where am I at?
Right here.
Oh, you captured wearing a rather crude shirt. But the full post reads, quote, "Why are people allowed to wear such foul shirts? Why doesn't anyone have concern over this?"
Okay. And
now, if you're watching
on the video,
you can see the shirt. Mm-hmm. Those of you that are listening in the after effect, I will tell you what the shirt says.
It reads,
"Good sex, no stress, one boo, no X, small circle, big checks. That's what it says.
That's what it says. Okay. So
Now-
out of that,
The only quote unquote bad word on there is good sex.
yeah, that's the only phrase that I could say is probably
Because they say
not
the
correct.
word sex on there.
It's sex is on there, yeah.
Which is ironic considering all of the phallic symbols and stuff that used to be painted all over all of the artwork that they had for years in the 90s, especially.
Oh, yeah.
But people are losing their mind over this, over this shirt. I personally don't have a problem with this shirt because to me, the shirt is promoting, glorifying, whatever. What I'm taking away is monogamy.
Yeah, monogamy and a steady job.
Well, no, like just monogamy, period. Because, like, if you have like the good sex part, like that's
Whatever. No stress. One
we can't
boo,
tell
no
that
X.
part.
Yeah,
No
we don't-
stress. But the one boo, no X, small circle, big checks. The big checks comes from the fact that you're not paying half of what you've earned or more in some cases, depending on where you live, in child support.
Small circle, meaning that you have a small circle of good friends.
And well, not just friends, but like your circle of going back to what we were talking about with the monkeypox. Your circle of sexual interaction is small.
Well, there's that, but I was going.
That's
with the
what I was
I was
reading.
going. No, I was going with the friends.
Oh no.
Small circle of friends. Like,
No, because he said no X before.
yeah.
That's where I got the whole this small circle.
Well, there's no circle because it's one person.
Well, but if there are two of them
there's
standing,
no- but
if there are
there's-
two standing side by,
If there's no X,
but there's
it's a line at
there's
that point.
two, they
That's
can-
not a circle. It's a line.
depends if
That's-
they
no.
are they turning around?
It's
Are they
talking.
they
It's
can
talking
spin
about your
around each
social
other.
circle, dude.
I don't know. Maybe it
Because
might be.
big checks talks about your job.
Yeah, but again, you wouldn't have a big check if you had child support to pay for. If you had baby mamas all over the place,
Sure.
the stress definitely comes from that.
Right.
You know, again, the good sex is relative.
Yeah, that's whatever.
You know what I mean? Like
It can be handled.
that's not important of it.
It's
I
not
understand.
the most. It's
I-
not the most important.
right. I understand throwing that on there as kind of a way to
Throw.
you know, daggone it. I had the word and I lost it. To like codify the whole
Yeah, yeah.
story, the whole
Sure, yeah.
that you're trying to convey there, but you don't need it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Users blasted the guest for choosing that specific shirt to wear while visiting Disneyland. One person said, quote, "I just can't imagine getting dressed to go for Disneyland and choosing to wear this shirt."
Okay.
Another said, quote, "LOL, I remember I thought I was going to get kicked out for wearing my Han Solo shirt that says, 'Damn it,' or 'Damn right, I shot first.'" End quote. Several users called the shirt trashy. Another user said, quote, "Some people have no class or decorum." One concerned guest claimed to see pro-gun shirts days after mass shooting took place.
Okay.
Well,
Disneyland is in the Calis. That's in the Anaheim.
yeah, Disneyland is in California. Disney World is in Florida.
Right. So
Because he did Disney World first.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
No, this is all Disneyland.
No. What I was saying was he
He did California
Walt
first.
Disney did California first.
Right,
And then
Disneyland first.
Yeah, he did
and then
Disneyland
Disney
first.
World afterwards, and that's where you get Epcot.
Right.
So Disneyland is in the Calis. In the Calis, they have the highest number of gay pride parades and the quilt bag parades, where you happen to see literally nude men walking around in just like half-ran spandex,
Right.
flaunting their stuff in front of little children.
But that's fine.
But that's fine. But if they go, if this guy walks into Disneyland with a shirt on that says good sex.
So another user issued a long statement, discussed the shirt at length, saying,
Okay.
quote, "I'm a part of the Disney company, just not within the parks.
Okay.
I would never allow us to wear shirts like this or shirts with large guns, semi-automatic weapons, often seen at Disneyland as well, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
On our work campus.
What about a blaster?
And we have a super lax dress code. I think at the parks, there are literally too many people to enforce. Like if you're a non-employee going to the animation camp is you most likely had someone vouch for you and you want to be on your best behavior. The parks are more of a product. I honestly think people wear these shirts hoping someone will say something so they can start a fight.
Or maybe he was just wearing a shirt because he didn't think about it.
Well, no, most shirts, because one thing they kept mentioning was all about people wearing firearm shirts and things like that and blah blah blah.
Yeah, but that's not what he's wearing.
No, he's not. But I'm using this as an example.
Okay.
They complain about this happens all the time. People if there's a mass shooting, people start walking in wearing pro gun shirts. Yeah. It's not necessarily to start a fight. One would argue that is a silent protest.
Sure. Yes, technically.
That's what that is. That is silent protesting. That is I am siding on this side of this argument in this situation. So to a degree, yes, there are people who are, trying to they're making a statement. I don't know if it's necessarily to start a fight, but they're making a statement. Pure and simple. We don't wear the Biden is the worst shirt that we got from Joey Lynn for the sheer hell of it because it's comfy, though it is.
It is very comfy.
We don't wear it because it looks good. It does look good.
It does go.
I honestly wear it knowing full well that I'm either going to get ugly looks or I'm going to get people, which I had this past weekend.
Laugh.
Several people come up to me. Shirt's awesome. That's a great shirt. Love that shirt. Blah, blah, blah. This, that. Like, have conversations.
Where can I get that?
I know what's coming wearing these shirts.
Yeah, you know it. Well, see, that's the thing. You put something on consciously.
Right.
Not everybody does.
Yeah, but
Okay?
I don't.
No, hold on. This is on the back of his shirt. Okay?
Right.
Not the front of his shirt. It's on the back of his shirt.
I kind of wonder what the front of his shirt looks like.
I don't know, but we couldn't see it.
I know.
Moobs. That's what it looks like. Big moobs.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Right. No. But there are people out there who do not pay attention to what they put on.
No,
They throw a shirt on.
I agree.
And it's a graphic tee. Why? Because that's all they have. They only wear graphic tees. That's all they ever wear. It's all there ever is. And so they don't know what they're wearing on a day-to-day basis. They just throw a shirt on because it smelled clean, and they went off their merry way.
No, and I give you that to a degree. I don't know anybody else's. I know exactly what shirts I have, what shirts I wear.
Sure, I know exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't have that many, but I have.
No, I don't have a whole ton either, but like most of the ones I got you have are the ones when I was thinner.
No. Not anymore. That's just for like the wife wears a couple of those when
but
like bed or something.
I'm just saying, but like I know what I have. And for me, I don't, there's a level of crude, there's a level of brash that I don't cross. And
right,
that's
there's
just,
a line. Yeah.
And that's just me. Now, there are some people who don't have the same line as
they
me.
don't care.
And I understand that.
Yeah.
But, and maybe that's it.
That's what it is.
Maybe that's what it is. Because like for me, like I know exactly what I have in there. I know exactly what I would and would not wear under certain conditions.
Right.
Because I know, again, like the Biden worst shirt, I know damn well what would happen walking around if we say happen to be near the DNC.
Right, with that shirt on.
Right.
Yeah, you'd probably
I know it's coming.
Somebody would probably try to beat you.
Right. I'm fully
Not saying
aware.
that you would not whoop them, but they'd try. They'd try.
Tomato. Hey, there definitely would be effort on their part, I'm sure.
There would be limp wrists flying everywhere.
Whether it would be successful or not is another story.
Right.
Just saying. Anyway, again, I don't know. Maybe this is a me thing. Because, like, I would never wear, like, I don't have, again, my line for crudeness and brashness starts at a certain point.
Right.
And I damn sure wouldn't cross that line wearing it out in public.
That makes sense, but that's you.
And maybe that's where I'm stuck at.
That is where you're
stuck. For me.
You're looking at it from your perspective.
From my perspective.
I'm telling you that there is a perspective out there.
That there are people who just
They
literally
don't know. They don't
know
care.
and don't care.
It is not a thing.
Huh.
It is completely, it's gone. It's a shirt.
Yeah. I'm not like that. And I mean, I'm not like vain, but like
You want to know what you wear.
I want to know what I wear. I want to know what message I'm putting out when I walk out that door, especially in public.
Right.
Like I don't go anywhere. Only recently have I started like going in anywhere, like say to a gas station or something in sweatpants. I have never, up until I'm dead serious, like the past year, Actually, since I've turned 40, I've never, before that, even if it was literally I'm going 2 miles down the road to the gas station real fast, and I'm talking about quick thing in and out, I put jeans on, I put socks on, I put shoes on, I put not a nice shirt, but I look presentable when I walk out the door. At least to me, what is minimal,
Yeah.
presentable.
Enough.
And I'm slowly crossing into it's 2 minutes, it's the gas station, screw it, I'm in sweatpants, I don't care.
Yeah.
I've never been like that
I can't do
before.
that. I can't walk out in the house with sweatpants. I have to go put on a pair of pants and to walk outside.
It'll go away. No, and I thought that too. I was the exact same way.
Currently, right now, I cannot do that.
It will go away one day, I promise.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you know what?
Well, okay,
you know what?
I know
it's
that
actually a relief.
I know that it'll go away. You want to know why I know?
Why?
Because when I was high school and a couple years out, I didn't leave the house without a button-up shirt. Mm-hmm. So, I had dress pants and a button-up shirt, nice belt, and I was dressed nice literally every day. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about from sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
Until I was 22. I didn't go outside unless I had a button-up shirt on. I had a shirt underneath, so it's summertime and everything.
Yeah.
I had dress pants on, a button-up shirt. Now it could have been fancy. It could have been a fancy button-up shirt with different colors and everything else. But it was a button-up shirt, full button-up. It wasn't a polo. I hate polos.
I hate polos.
But I had a nice button-up shirt.
I've never been a polo. I wanted.
I
to
could
be.
do. I did the
roll it up. The
I know how to do the proper roll for the sleeves and that whole thing. But I never left the house.
Yeah.
Not dressed nice, and it was 23, 24 years old. I was like, you know what? T-shirt day.
Yeah, I still don't wear T-shirts out in public. That's because I'm fat in the gut and I can't get rid of it. So.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I understand.
Gym,
I know that it'll eventually get me to the point to where I'll walk out in my PJs.
But it's only now. Bear in mind,
I'll go get the trash in my PJs.
Yeah,
but I won't go down the street.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you would need to run into a gas station or a quick thing to say you suddenly need milk for whatever reason or sugar or whatever,
nope.
And you run straight over to the grocery store over here.
Nope.
5 minutes away.
Can't do it.
Yeah. That.
Mentally, I can't do it yet.
Yeah. I couldn't either until, seriously, all of a sudden I'm like, the hell with it. And I just did. And I'm like, this is not that bad. Now, again, if I'm going to have to go more stops or depending, I'll get dressed. But no, I don't. Mm-mm.
But then again, the moment I get home.
Right. That's me too. It doesn't matter what, even when I get home from work, the moment I get home, I'm like, time to put on some sweatpants and sit down and do nothing. Heck yeah.
All right. Speaking of doing nothing, the Women's March is now going to include men.
The Women's
Women's March. Yep, that's, mm-hmm.
You're going to include men.
Yes.
I mean, I guess men is in the name.
Transgendered women will be, people who are biologically male. Will now, who identify as women, will now be perfectly fine and included in the Women's March.
I have to ask you a question. What is the point
of a Women's March?
What was the point of the Women's March?
Women's liberation.
Keep going.
Equal rights for women and protection for women under the law.
Equal rights and protection. Equal rights.
Yeah.
Equal with whom?
Men.
Men.
Yeah.
Men.
Uh-huh.
So, just so we're clear.
Sexual equality was what it was for. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. The equal with men.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
With men.
Right.
So you're saying
that
men,
yes,
who started off as men,
yes,
who were already allegedly at that high level where these women are trying to become equal with,
yes,
identifies as a woman to fight to get rights that forgetting what the Constitution says. You have an individual who is fighting to earn rights that they already have?
Yes.
God help us. I need a drink.
And with that, we'll be right back.
God.
This is Defenders Live.
Sweatimus Prime over on Twitter. Grumpy thought process. Do I need a gun? Yes. Goes to a drawer full of identical pants. Do I need a gun? No. Goes to a drawer full of gym shorts. Though I understand your thought process, my question is how is it that you question whether or not you need a gun? You always need a gun.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Always.
So the answer is always yes.
What are you talking about? What's this question?
Like I carry a gun allegedly I used to carry
What?
it. When I had a gun.
What? He used to carry it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, that's what he
It
did.
would go for either in the car, on me, always. Mm-hmm. No matter what.
It was, yep.
Because I don't want to be caught with my hands, in the cookie jar that were, or however.
Allegedly, whatever.
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Proverbial.
Yeah, I don't want it to cause any situations. So,
yeah, so you just gonna make sure that you're always packing.
yeah, so for me, I'm always, one way or another. Deadly force is always around, whether you know it or not. Gym shorts or no, just so we're clear. Anyway.
Is it a gun you're packing, or are you just happy to see me?
Shut up.
It's a gun.
No, it's a gun. Trust me.
It's
a gun.
So you remember the Canadian pastor guy that got arrested multiple times for having service during the COVIDs?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
I do. I remember him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He won.
Good.
He won he won his legal battle.
Good. I'm a bit surprised, honestly.
This last week in the Canadian courts.
Good. Again, I'm a tad surprised being Canadian how screwed up they are, but I'm good on him.
Right?
Good on him.
Yep. So he won. Let's see here. The Alberta County Court of Appeals, the Alberta Court of Appeals, not a county, decided to set aside the findings of contempt of court and the sanction order imposed by the Pulowski and his brother, Dawid.
No, they're white people. Like
Yeah, but
it's French.
it's David.
Yeah, it's David.
It's French David.
but it's French.
Yeah. The $15,000 fine from the Alberta Health Services has been dropped
Hooray!
and ordered to be reimbursed back to them because they'd already paid it.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So that's great, right?
That's fantastic.
Yes, that's awesome.
Good on them.
Yep. So the pastor got it done.
Good.
He fought the law.
And the law.
Lost.
Right.
Yeah. It's not quite how the song goes.
Grumpy's over there. Just clarification. Yes, I'm always packing. It's just not always in a waistband. That's what she said. I'm going to get that sounder if that's what she said.
I know you are.
It's going to be good.
Yep. Speaking of dicks, Grace, the disgraced news anchor, Chris Cuomo.
Mm-hmm. Is he really disgraced, though? Come on, seriously?
He's coming back to TV.
Oh, son of a...
That's right. Cuomo appeared on the Dan Abrams Live to report that he will be joining News Nation Network.
Oh, goody.
Another no-name network for leftists. Quote,
Oh, goody.
I want to help. I want to find a way to help people.
Do you...
I'm going to come to News Nation, and I want to build something special here.
Do you know how you can help people?
Mm.
Like, seriously.
Mm.
Get out from behind a desk. Quit telling other people what to do, and maybe be an example.
Yep. He's taking a pay cut, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep. It's dramatic.
I'm sure it
Yep.
is.
Do you want to?
How much of a pay cut?
Well, just so you know, CNN used to pay him $6 million annually.
Wow.
Okay, to do his show.
Okay.
Okay. So think about, like, he had a massive pay cut. So what do you think? What are you thinking?
What do I think?
Like,
he was $6 million, massive pay cut. He's probably down to, we'll say, $1 million. Maybe 2.
Right on the nose. Right.
I did not read this,
Yeah,
just
I
so
know,
we're clear.
yeah, but right on the nose. Yeah. His contract with News Nation is believed to be in the ballpark of about $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
And does not include any of the lavish perks because it's News Network and nobody knows who that is. Or
Right.
News Nation.
Yeah. I figure it's going to be, there's no way you're going to.
You're not going to get perks.
No.
But this is more than
this
is more than what they were talking about, where he was going to get a blue collar job somehow.
No, I know, and that even that would be useful.
Yeah,
like dude,
this isn't going to be useful.
You're going to get behind a desk. You're going to sit in front of a camera. You're going to scream into a thing, and you're going to tell other people what they need to do.
Oh, and then you're going to
without doing the thing that you're telling them to do,
and then sexually assault all the interns.
Right. I wonder if he's going to help get Don Lemon a job with him too. I mean, I don't think so.
I don't think he likes squeezing lemons.
I don't think he does, but I'm just saying,
Right.
They are, birds of a feather and all.
Yeah, they do flock
Together.
What the flock?
I don't know. So, just saying.
Oh, do you want to do that? Yeah, here you go. This is yours.
You want to do that one?
You brought it.
Sure.
You brought it up. So
I found this from Axios. Just 2 years after calls to defund the police erupted in the wake of George Floyd's murder, Democrats in states like Ohio, Georgia, and Florida are spotlighting law enforcement to boost their credibility on fighting crime.
I'm sorry, they're what?
They're boosting their credibility,
right?
So they can on fighting crime after they've spent years saying how horrible the police are.
But I thought F the police.
They did.
And defund the police.
That's kind of how it was.
I thought, police are bads.
That's right.
Especially in the Georgias and the...
in the Atlanta area, right. In Ohio and Minneapolis and all that jazz. Right, yeah. The new effort to ward off Republican attacks comes after the defund debate damaged Democrats' reputation on crime, leading to party infighting and internal reflection on how to best message police reform.
Oh, because, you just got to reform it. It
Right.
means spending more money.
Yeah, well, and you just polish it and give it a whole other name, and you're done.
Right. Well, polishing turd.
Right, and still it's
Still a
not a
turd.
turd. But some party strategists fear the voter participation that Democrats don't recognize a problem with violent crime and don't respect the role police is playing in keeping communities safe. You don't say.
Oh, really?
You don't say. That's
really?
That's a bit odd.
It's like you don't care about police and you're cool with violence because it proves your point.
Right. I'm kind of shocked, actually, that you're going to say that.
I have no idea what you're talking about here, honestly.
No, this is weird. This is a bit odd for me.
It's so weird.
So weird. Right. The recent spate. That's a spate.
It's a spate. Yeah.
Recent spate of mass shootings in places like Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas, have given fresh urgency to the issue, as well as a new opportunity for Dems to go on the offensive by linking rising crime rates to gun violence.
Well, going back to the Uvalde, Texas, literally everybody, like every police officer, is now being investigated on why they didn't move.
Good.
Because they sat there and waited on their ass for no reason whatsoever.
Good.
And let that kid do whatever the hell he wanted to do.
Good.
So literally everybody's under investigation now.
Good.
Every single person that was in that school.
Good. They need to be.
Except for the police officer that was literally charging through the other police officers trying to get to his wife, who also died.
Good.
He's not under investigation.
Well, but he's dead.
No, he's not.
Oh,
his wife died.
Oh.
And he was trying to save her.
Oh. I thought you said he died.
No,
I was like, whoa.
He's a cop. He came on scene because his wife worked there.
Uh-huh.
They didn't let him through.
Shit.
Turns out at the end, she was killed.
I'd have been all over. I'd have been losing it on the guys on the force with me not letting me through.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
He was trying to lose it on the scene.
I'm sure.
There's footage.
I would have. I'd be beating the snot out of anybody and everybody on
Are
scene.
you a cop? Boosh!
I'm so, where's Chief at? Where's the Chief?
I'm going to beat him.
And work down the line.
I've got a pistol. I'm going to whip him with it. And we're going to keep
Screw
going.
that. I'll take the badge off, take the belt off, and beat you with it and stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry. A new analysis from the Center of American Progress found that 7 states, that would be Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, Arizona, Iowa, Texas, and Missouri, law enforcement groups have publicly opposed bills spearheaded by Republican governors and lawmakers.
Really?
Yeah. In Georgia, Democratic gubernatorial nominee Stacey Abrams.
Oh, the Abramses.
Has released several campaign ads in the last few weeks using criticism from law enforcement officials to attack her competitor, Representative Governor Brian Kemp, over crime and safety issues. So they just so we're clear, they've spent years bitching about this, 2 years plus, bitching about how horrible the police department is, defund everything, blah, 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 blah. And now that
now they're trying to use the police as a weapon against the people.
Saying, hey, these cops aren't doing their job and the people in office are not doing the job to make it happen, even though you've literally railed and screamed and bitched and complained about it.
Mm-hmm.
In a most recent ad released last week, and is narrated by a former deputy sheriff who said Kemp, quote, makes us less safe with his dangerous concealed carry law.
Okay, so first off, former deputy sheriff.
Sure.
Okay.
How former is the question.
How former and why?
Right.
Did you retire?
Yeah.
Are you just an old guy that they found that happens to be Democrat and don't believe in what's going on? Because if that's the case, then shut the fuck up.
The whole makes you less safe with...
Concealed carry laws actually make everybody so much safer because by the time that criminals don't want to go into a place where they don't know that they're going to be safe.
Yeah, the whole point, and again, this is like psychologically, scientifically backed up.
The safest place for an active shooter is a gun-free zone.
Right. Because they know no one is going to stop them.
Because the moment he points a gun at them, they stop.
Right.
But the safest place for a citizen is a place occupied
with someone responsible.
With people that are responsibly carrying firearms.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because nobody in the criminal world want to go into a place where they possibly are going to get shot themselves.
Nope.
Because there's a whole thing about, live by the sword, die by the sword sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they don't like that.
No, they don't.
No, they don't like having to also die by the thing that they live by.
Yeah. They like being able to handle it themselves, being ones empowered. They want to,
Yeah,
that's
they
the
want
whole
to
point of
be
it.
they want to be empowered by the sword while taking everybody else's away.
Yes, which just shows what kind of cowards they truly are. In Ohio, the Democratic nominee, Senate Representative Tim Ryan, enlisted the help of a sheriff for the ad last month, accusing his Republican opponent J.D. Vance of attacking law enforcement.
Why would you try to say that a Republican was attacking law enforcement?
Tim Ryan, this is a quote from the thing. Tim Ryan knows defunding the police is ridiculous, the sheriff says, while criticizing a proposal by Vance to eliminate the Bureau of Alcohol and Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives.
All right, hold on. ATF is unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
I'm not going to argue about it.
No, it's unnecessary.
It's not. It's no
not.
point in.
There is no reason for it.
No.
Do you have to regulate alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives in the same thing?
Not just that. Not
and
just,
you don't have to. There's barely any regulation that needs to happen on there.
Well, I was going to say, again, going back to
we
what
have the laws for it now.
That's what I was going to say. We said this earlier. There are already laws in place. You already have police forces and
you don't need additional bureaus.
Right. You have entities in place that can back all this up.
Yep.
That can handle it. That's
law
their
enforcement
job. Law
do
enforcement. Thank you. They can do. You have branches and situations that can handle it.
Right. You don't need a separate branch specifically for alcohol, tobacco, firearms, and explosives. Basically, it's the Bureau of Vice.
Right. Right.
That's what it is. Like, just add hookers and
hookers and blow.
No, add hookers and gambling in it, and there you go. It's the Bureau of Vice.
Yep. Just saying. Nan Wally. Or Whaley. That's Whaley.
Whaley?
Whaley. The former Democratic mayor of Dayton,
have a whale
Ohio,
time.
now running against Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, told Axios, quote, "We've been very clear since before I was running for governor that I thought the defund was a terrible idea. This isn't a campaign thing. This is just terrible governance." Now, again, I love how they can turn around and they've spent years and years and years up and complaining about the whole thing, just all in arms saying this is how it has to be, and they've given in and let these people do what they want to, and then all to turn around and backdoor them with it. Be like, oh, look, say the crime's gone up, and these people have done it, knowing full well that the very same people that are talking junk about it are the same people who raised ever holy hell about making it happen in the first place.
Yes. Grumpy over there on the Twitter said, this is a world I want to live in. He's got a picture up there. He said, also, the ATF should be a convenience store.
I agree. It should.
That should be.
It should
It's
be.
like the ABC store? No, the ATF store. Yeah. ATFE store. The ATFA.
ATFA.
Yeah, and the picture that he sent up is it's a newsreel of armed suspect robs convenience store. Gets shot by every customer.
That is what needs to happen. That was in 2017, but still, that's how it needs to be.
Yeah, and it has three separate customers with loaded guns pointed at an armed suspect on the floor.
That's how it needs to be. That kind of stuff stops.
Yeah, you stop the robbery when you have people in there that can stop the robbery immediately. Nobody cares if it's going to take 10 to 15 minutes for the cops to arrive.
But then and this is what has always happened. Then you start having people start complaining, and we've had it here quite often. Well, how dare you shoot my kid and kill him? You're not judge and jury and blah, 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 blah,
How dare
blah.
you allow your kid to do that stupid shit?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You failed as a parent then if your child is willingly going to go and commit a felony.
Mm-hmm. And then you're going to back them up.
Yeah, what does that say about you as a parent?
Yeah. No. I'm going to tell you right now. My kid does something stupid. I will personally walk them into the courthouse. And say, put them away.
Right. I will love them still. That doesn't change. I will be there to help them. I'll help the lawyers and all this other junk. But I'm not
put them away.
But I'm saying, I'll do as a parent. I'll help with the lawyer and do all that jazz. Having said that, though, no. Having said that, though, you got you into this mess.
Get out.
You can get out.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay the price for it. I'll help when I can. But you bet your ass, I'm gonna march them in there too.
Oh Yeah. No one.
'Cause
Okay. So once again, like
Doesn't
okay,
matter what the crime was.
I go
You
back.
know better.
I go back to the instance, and this happened when I was a kid. So my oldest sister, she got caught going 100 miles an hour in a 55.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. She was like 17
That's a mite fast.
in an S10.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they went that fast.
Chevy S10, bro.
I didn't know they went that fast.
Little tiny Chevy S10. Anyway, so she, yeah, I know.
The wind must have been blowing behind her.
I don't know how.
And she must have weighed like 80,
They had all the proof in the world.
Holy cow.
All the proof in the world. My dad walked her in and said, take her license. She's already off the insurance.
That's how
I'm gonna take care of her when we get home.
That's how a dad should be.
Take her license, do whatever you need to. She's not driving.
That's how a dad should be.
And she didn't until she like hit a certain. She wasn't allowed to drive again until for like 3-4 years or something.
Until her junk come off the insurance.
Until she was until basically she could pay for it herself.
Right.
But no, honestly, she had no license and stuff. No. Mm-mm.
That's being a parent. If you're going to turn around and
16, she was 16.
I don't care. Like, here's the deal. I would be completely, if my sons,
I think it was 19 when she actually was able to get her license back.
hey,
3 years.
If my sons, any of my sons were killed in the middle of committing a crime,
yeah,
I would be devastated.
Yes,
I truly would be devastated.
You would weep for them.
I would. Having said that, though, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Right.
There are consequences to actions. There always have been. There always will be.
Yes.
And to sit here and try to let it all slide does nobody good.
No.
At all. I will love them dearly, but I'm not going to sit here and try to defend what they did.
I'm going to raise you as best as I can.
Right. But
when you make stupid mistakes, you have to pay for them.
Mm-hmm.
And if your stupid mistake ends up with you being killed,
yeah,
I'm not going to blame the person that killed you.
Nope.
Especially if you were committing a crime.
Right.
Now, if you were in the wrong place at the wrong time,
then
that's something else.
But I'm not going to be even upset at the other person either. Like the person committing the crime, I might do.
Yeah.
But
if you are, as my child, a person committing a felony, and somebody kills you because you're committing a felony,
right?
Done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I will be devastated. I will be forever sad, but I will not.
I will also judge myself on how did I raise you wrong.
Right. I'll blame myself that I did something right. It'll be my fault.
I did something wrong raising you somehow.
Right.
Right.
It'll always be my fault, and I will forever carry that burden until the day I die. And I will even talk to whoever did the killing.
Right.
And say, look,
it was just not you.
Don't carry
blame
this weight
yourself.
on you.
Nope.
This is not you.
You did the right thing.
Right.
Don't blame yourself.
Right.
I can't like you right now.
No, I'm not even that. No. It's like, no, you did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
I don't dislike you. I don't have any ill will to. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I've got no ill will. I'm not gonna try and hurt you.
No, if you feel you need to be forgiven, I forgive you. I don't think you need to be forgiven because I don't see it as a problem. You did what needed to be done. This stuff is not to be allowed.
Right. There's a line you can't cross.
And this is the punishment for that. This is the consequences of your actions.
Armed robbery.
Right.
If somebody pulls a gun on you and fires, it's your own fault.
Mm-hmm. I'm not.
You pull a knife, somebody pulls a gun.
Yeah. In Florida, Democratic Representative Val Demings, who's running against Republican Senator Marco Rubio, has leaned heavily on her experience as Orlando's former police chief in ad campaigns and events, including hosting a rally last month headlined Meet the Chief. Quote, when he says, I want to defund the police, I am the police. Demings said of Rubio. Does that make any sense? I mean, come on.
Wait a second. Rubio said defund the police?
Rubio has, according to Axios, has been endorsed by the Florida Fraternal Order of Police.
So if Rubio's been endorsed by the FOP,
which I don't understand how you can be.
You can't be endorsed by the FOP and say defund the police.
Yeah.
So you're now spitting back Democrat talking points.
Right.
Defund the police. That's what Democrats say. Mm-hmm. And trying to superimpose them on the Rubio.
Right.
I don't like Rubio. I don't care about Rubio.
Marco.
Polo. You know,
Right.
it's where is he? I don't know.
He's waffly at best.
He at the best. Okay.
But he's also a senator. Okay,
Right.
you realize that has nothing to do with like he doesn't do edicts or anything in his state. I mean, granted, he represents the state, but that's at the federal level.
Yeah.
He doesn't come back and write laws. He doesn't change anything in his state.
Nope. So he has nothing to do with that.
He votes yay or nay against stuff that would apply federally. Now, that's the problem with that is a lot of the stuff that are applied federally are things that the
Affect the
federal,
state, yeah.
we always say that the federal government shouldn't be getting into in the first place.
True.
So
Right.
he can say defund the police all he wants to. The federal government can never federally defund the local police.
Because they're funded by local taxes.
So you can sit here and say, who cares if he supports it? He literally, in no way, shape, form, or fashion, can affect it.
And he doesn't support it. I've never heard anywhere say that Marco Rubio said defund the police.
Yeah, I've never heard that either.
Never heard, never seen, never have I ever.
Yeah, but that
So,
doesn't mean anything.
well-
I mean, he might have, but I don't know. I'm not in Florida, and I don't really care. So
Yeah, he's not my senator, so I don't know. Not my pig, not my farm.
right.
In other news, you'll like this one. You're going to like
And
this.
now for something completely different.
Yes. A 30-year-old Oregon man suspected of arson is now in custody thanks to the help of 3 local residences.
Cool.
Yes, according to the police report, a Bureau of Land Management official contacted police shortly after 2 p.m. local time on Monday afternoon to report seeing a white male walking along a gravel path and setting fires in the forested areas of the Mario Lodge and Rogue River Ranch in the southwest corner of the state of Oregon.
Huh.
Federal, state, and county agencies immediately sprang into action to contain the fires and apprehend the suspect. However, the area where the suspect was spotted was a bit remote.
Okay.
Police say that it can only be reached via the Rogue River or by utilizing BLM roads.
Okay.
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 All right. So, accessing the burnt areas and locating the suspect is very difficult.
Sounds like it.
Okay. Good news, though.
Okay.
Some local residents got wind of the report of the arson,
Okay.
decided that they were going to help law enforcement and fire services. Some were dousing the fire, while other residents decided that they were going to go out and look for the guy.
I don't have a problem with this at all, actually.
3 in particular of these residents spotted the suspect walking on the road near the fires and managed to place him under a citizen's arrest.
Okay.
They tied him to a tree
Nice.
near the fires
Because why not?
that he started.
You like that heat, don't you, boy?
Curry County Sheriff's Office reported that a man later identified as Tanner Smith of Veneta, Oregon, became very combative during the encounter with 3 residences. So
That's when they decided to tie him to a tree.
they tied him to a tree and then called law enforcement.
Oh, you poor dummy.
Oh, that's awesome.
You poor dummy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because Smith reportedly injured himself in a fall.
right.
He injured himself in a fall during the incident. Wink, wink, nudge,
Well,
nudge.
when you're tied up,
Yeah.
like it's kind of hard to walk sometimes. You believe it or not, like the movement of your arms and your body, like if you depending on how
It's
you're tied
very
up,
difficult.
It can be
Throws off your equilibrium.
It really does.
Really does. You know,
It-
you could fall anywhere.
It's very easy to stumble over
Yeah.
on things unless you kind of get used to it. It's kind of like having your sea legs,
Right.
When you're in the military,
Yeah,
you're on a boat or something.
You're on a boat for a while.
Yeah,
and then
you got to
come back
earn your
onto the
sea-
land.
Right. That's
First on the boat, you got to earn your sea legs, and then when you get back on the land, you got to walk normal again,
right. It's a really weird thing because you're
Yeah.
not having to keep your knees as bent.
and you're not doing the wobble.
Yeah. It's actually not as depending on the size of the ship. You don't have to worry about it as much.
Anyway, he was transported to a hospital and then to the jail after they cleaned him up a little bit. His bail is set for $100,000.
That's it?
He was also held in detention warrant issued by Lane County, Oregon for violating probation.
So he violated probation and he was setting federal lands on fire.
Yes, federal and state lands.
And he only got $1,000.
$100,000
for
a bail.
That's it.
Yeah, well, that's the bail.
I know, but still, that's nothing.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear, that's
Right. That's
nothing. That is a pittance.
yes.
That's a pittance.
So for all you defenders out there, just want to give you updates about things. We're looking on trying to get our audio stream live again.
Yay!
So it'll possibly happen here in the next month. We might also have some changes on our scheduling.
Yeah.
So look out for
A
that.
lot sooner than later, probably.
Yeah, we'll be
At this
telling you
rate.
about that. But nonetheless, we'll see you guys later.
Have a good one, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.